So I got to, I started hanging out, as I said, at Godfrey Daniels. The first time I got to be an MC, Dave Fry asked me to MC a show by one of my heroes, who I had never met, but I was familiar with his music from a record he wrote called Between the Breaks. It was Stan Rogers, and I was really a huge fan. Pretty starstruck when Dave brought me over to Stan to meet him, and he was changing strings on a 6 and 12 string guitars in the middle of the room at Godfrey, sitting down. He's a great big man. Even sitting down, he's big. I barely got my hand in the shaking position. When Dave introduced me to them, and a few minutes later, I screwed up the courage, and I went up to him. I said, "Stan, I really like your songs, Stan." But I didn't feel like I expressed how I felt about his music, so a few minutes later I went up on the other side of him and I said, "Stan, I really like your songs." I might have tried one more time, and I was starting to annoy him, as I am annoying you now with the story. And but eventually he said, "Have a beer, John." But at the end of the night, he said he thanked Dave and Cindy for keeping the Godfrey Daniels going, and he said, "And I'd like to thank our new friend John, who's been so kind and helpful the whole night." I wasn't really all that helpful, but it was nice to have him lie on my behalf. So I think I've got that on a cassette too. This is a song inspired by Godfrey's and Stan Rogers, called "That's How Legends Are Made." Bands came through. Some of them ran false, some rang true. I'd stick around after they played to see how legends were made. There's just a few stand out in my mind. Still rolling, some are lost to the grind. Now you ask me of the special ones, where all the legends have gone. There was a man who came from the north of